There we go. I hate that. Recording in progress. Right. Okay.
You've got off to a T.
Huh?
You've got off to a T, that voice.
I know. Right, let's start then with our marches on the spot. I'm just going to tilt this screen up a little bit so you can see my head. There we go. So, march on the spot. Nice and easy. Nice relaxed arms. Make sure those shoulders down so there's no hunching here. Relax them. The arms will naturally swing with you, so don't put any pressure on the arms. It's all about the legs. Lovely. Keep it going. And then if you can, we're going to stay marching and we're going to roll those shoulders back. So nice big circles with the shoulders. If you find it too much of a challenge doing the legs and the shoulders, stop the marching and just concentrate on those shoulder rolls. So I'll leave that decision down to you, whichever one you feel more comfortable doing. And then last one going back, we're going to take those arms forward. So again, nice big circles with those shoulders. Remember, if it's a struggle rolling the shoulders, you can shrug them up and down. Lovely, very nice. Last one, we're going to take those arms back. So legs now stop and let's just circle the arms back for me. You can do one arm and the other. You can, if you want to, you can do two arms at the same time. It's completely up to you. Just allowing that torso to slightly go with you, but try and keep the hips forward if you can. Lovely. Last one, let's take those arms forwards. Nice. Nice big circles, really using that shoulder. Lovely. And last one, we're going to take it a little bit faster into our heel pumps. So the heels just go up and down, the toes stay on the floor. And we're just pumping through. So this is a good one to get those legs working. Let's get that heart rate up a little bit. Get that blood pumping around the body. We're going to need it. Nice. If, of course, you want to go faster, please do. Okay, this is your warm-up. It's up to you what you want to do. This is the speed, unfortunately, that I can work at the minute. But if you want to go faster, then get those legs going, all right? So again, your level, you decide. And then from here, we're going to take it into our heel dig. So we're going to heel dig at the front. So heel down, toes point to the ceiling. You're bending that supporting knee. Lovely. Very nice. If you need to, have those arms out to balance, or hands on hips, hands on the wall, whatever you feel comfortable doing. I'm going to challenge the brain. So we're going to do a single, and then we're going to do two. All right, so do one, and two. Lovely. One, then two on the same leg, and one, and two on the same leg. One, and two. Last time. One, two. Straight into hand to knee. There we go. What a smooth transition there. So opposite hand to the opposite knee. Now this is your medium level. Easy level, legs stay where they are, and you're just using the hands. Harder level, you're going to use your elbow and it's going to go to the outside of the knee. Okay, and that's your hardest level there. I can do that now. I haven't got a bump in the way. All right, so that is your harder level there, or you come back to the medium level. Perfect. Really nice. And then from here, we're going to take it into our lovely spotty dogs. So you're going to take one leg back, arms come forward, and then you bring everything in and you change legs. Both arms come forward. Nice. Change legs. Lovely. So it's always those two arms coming forward and then you have that leg going back. So again, this is kind of your medium version to make it harder. You're going to really stretch that leg back. So you go into a bit of a lunge. Lovely. And of course you can speed it up or slow it down as you wish. All right, this is your workout. You take whatever you need to take. If you're on a chair and you can't get that leg behind, then bring that leg in front. Nice. And then last one we're going to do, we're doing our twists. So legs, I was going to say shoulders, no, these are your legs. Legs are hip width apart, hands up to the chest, palms facing down. You're looking over that back shoulder, leading with the elbow. You come to centre and then you change, going the other side. So a few tips. Must keep your hips facing forward, don't allow the hips to move. This is all in the torso, okay? That elbow takes you round. Your head naturally follows. And you go as far as you feel comfortable. If you know you've got a few back niggles, then just be careful with this one. Keep it nice and smooth. Nothing too jerky or sudden, because that's going to pull that back. Nice, really good. Lovely. All right, and then last one, making sure you come to centre to finish, and we drop those arms. Just give a little shake. So, arm sequence. All right, are you ready? So, arms out to the side for me. Remember, flexing those wrists to make it harder. We can keep them flat to make it easier. The first thing you're going to do is we're going to cross in front and open. In front. I'm just coming forward, so I keep hitting my wall. So just make sure you're not going to hit a wall. Make sure you're not going to hit anybody else. Again, take this at your own time. Lovely. Now from here, what I would like you to do is we're going to take the arms down and up. So you're going to bring them in, you're going to put down and pull up. So the hands come up to the armpits, elbows high if you can. Drop it down, pull up. So you're just going to repeat that movement for me. The more you can pull those elbows up, the harder it's going to be. Lovely. And 3, 2, next one. You're going to change opposite now. So you're going to reach it up and pull down. Nice. Reach it up and pull down. Lovely. Up and pull. Nice. So really squeezing those shoulder blades down. Lovely. And 3. Nice. 2. Last one. Now take those arms back out to the side and you're going to bring them in and out. In, out. So it's just bending at the elbow. You're going to try and keep those arms shoulder height if you can. You can either have the hands clenched in a fist or you can have them out. It's not a problem. Lovely. Now to really confuse you, I'm going to step back. You're going to go diagonal and in. Diagonal and in. Nice. Sorry, Ken, I've confused you. Diagonal and in. Lovely. And then 2 more. And then change your diagonal to go the other way. Nice. Really working those arm muscles, the back, our shoulders. Really think about bending at the elbow. So the arm actually is not really moving. We're really working that elbow joint. Lovely. Last one. Bring it back to centre and drop. Just give them a shake. Lovely, lovely. Right, from here, let's go into our lovely leg curl. So we're kicking back, trying to get that heel to the bum. Remember, turn to the side. Even if you get it halfway, you're still working those legs. Just because you're getting it higher, yeah, it might be a little bit harder, but even just a little kick is going to be working those thighs. Again, if you're on a chair, I don't think any of you are, but if you are on a chair, kick the legs forwards if you can't go underneath the chair. All right, it's not a problem. Nice. If you want to add a little squat in the middle, you can. Are we doing squats today? We are doing squats today, so just be warned if you want to save those energies in the thigh. Right, so arms, pin those elbows into the side, bring them up and down. So bicep curl, up and down. So when the leg comes up, the arms come up. Nice. If you want to grab those weights to make it harder, please feel free. I'm not, but you can. Not a problem. Nice. 3, 2, 1. A little bit of a break to shake out those legs. We're going to go back into it, but we're going to use our opposite arm or opposite leg. Okay, so we're using our opposites. We're up here. Nice balance. Suck in that core. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Really think about bringing that belly button, sucking it towards the spine. That's going to engage that core. All right, so if you can really suck that belly button in, you're going to be activating those core muscles and also protect your back as well. So another key muscle. Right, we're not having a break. We're going to go into our same arm, same leg. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Same arm, same leg. Of course, if you need to stop and come back in, please do. But we're using our same arm, same leg. Same arm, same leg. Nice. And to really, really confuse you, we're going back to opposites. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm and opposite leg. To be fair, I can only see your torso, so your legs can be doing anything. Nice. And 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Shake out those legs. If you need to, remember to do those kind of heel pumps to release any tension that you might have. We're moving on to our lunges and punches. So, legs wide. In terms of the wideness, remember when we're bending to the side, that knee goes over toe. Feel that stretch in the hamstring. If you can't get the legs a little bit wider, and then when you switch, just check you can feel that stretch. So, side to side for now. Knee over toe. Lovely. Checking in with our back, so we're not sitting up straight. We've got a slight lean forward in the torso. Lovely. Again, you go at your own speed. You don't have to stay at the same time as me. You can go slower if you wish. Nice. Then from here, hold it to one side. Get that guard up. We hook, hook, and we change sides. Hook, hook, again, and hook, hook. Nice. Hook, hook. So remember, allow that punch to come from the shoulder. Make it powerful. Make it like mean it. Nice. And you'll really start to feel it in those shoulders. We're going to do one more and then change to a jab. Jab it forward. So we jab it. Lovely. Jab, jab. Nice. Jab, 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 jab. So again, remember, allow the torso to slightly twist with you. All right, the torso is not static. We punch just above that eye line. We're keeping that knee over toe. We're trying to keep the bent look back, slightly tilted forwards. Sucking in that belly button. Lots to think about. Lovely. Last one. Bring it in. Just have a rest. We're going to do the same sequence that we did last week. So really work on our glutes and balance. So we're going to go into a side lunge. You're going to do your hook, hook, jab, jab, lift. Okay, so as I'm lifting, I'm pushing off my bent leg, squeeze up in those muscles, and the leg automatically lifts off the floor. To get it a bit higher, you're lifting and pushing. Okay, so that leg is a push up. It's not a kick. Kicks that. All right, it's a lift. And then repeat the other side. So you do a hook, hook, punch, punch, lift. Always come back down into that lunge before you go onto the other side. Okay, look after those knees. So, get yourself ready. To make it easier, you can shorten the gap. and it just makes it a little bit easier for those legs. Okay, so lean to one side, guard up. We've got hook, hook, punch, punch, lift. Nice, change sides. Hook, punch, punch, lift. 2 more. Hook, hook, punch, punch, lift. Lovely. Last time. Hook, hook, punch, punch, lift. Lovely, really good. All right. Sorry, more on the legs. We're going to do our squats. So we're going to do 5 squats. We're then going to go into our sequence of you're going to go to the side, to the middle, then to the other side, middle, and repeat, okay? The key thing here with the sides, you either, as you go down to the squat, you either aim for the knee, the outside of the knee, you aim for the shin, or you can aim to the outside of the foot, all right? So it depends on how deep you want to go into the squat. With this, I'm not going to count. So normally I count your 5 squats and then we go straight into the sequence. You're going to count your own 5 squats because apparently this is, I don't know where this has come from, research. I've been doing a Body Fit class and they make you do your sequence, but you count yourselves. And apparently somewhere in the brain, that helps with postnatal depression. I'm not saying that you guys are going to have postnatal depression unless you've had a baby and not realised. However, it's the same thing. It's going to help trigger that brain and it's going to help you think as you're doing it. So we're going to apply that same science to us, okay? So 5 normal squats, okay? I then want you to do 5 on this side and 5 on that side, so 10 in total. And then you're going to go back to do 5 normal squats. I hope you've got it. All right, no cheating. And I mean 5, not 3. 5. Let's see. Off you go. 5 squats first in your own time. It's really hard not to count for you, so I'm going to do my best. And then once you've done your 5, you're going to go into those sides. So you're going to make sure you're going to go to the side, you come up, you go down, and then to the other side. Making sure you're counting how many you've done on each side. Remember, I want 5 on each. I've lost count as I'm talking, so this isn't going to work for me. I think I'm on 3. All right, nice. Remember in our squats, sticking those hips back. Imagine we're sitting on that chair and then we come back up, looking after those knees. Lovely. Keeping that chest up if you can. Very good. And then making sure you're finishing on those 5 normal squats. Really squeeze that glute as you come up. I think I've got one more. And then when you're finished, shaking out those legs. Lovely. Ken, I'll let you carry on with 5. So we're now going to do, you might want to chair this one for balance, okay? But it's up to you, you can do it without a chair. If not, I'm just going to put my screen so you can see. So what I want you to do, come to the side. So you're going to, this is really important with breathing. So before you start, you're going to do a big breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to come up onto your calf rises, nice and tall, and then you're going to come back down. Okay, so you're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, you come up onto your tiptoes. As you breathe in, you go down. Sucking in that belly button to engage the core. You're going to do 10 of those. And then to make it harder, we're going to do another 3. But the last 3, you're going to also bring up the arms and then bring them down. Okay, so you're going to come up to the ceiling and down. It's going to move. There we go. So you're going to do 10. Then the last 3, you come all the way up, hold, and then you're going to come down. Really, really important to suck in that belly button towards the spine. You're going to, all right, so 10 normal calf rises to begin with. Are you ready? In your own time, because you're going to go with your breath. So you breathe in. As you breathe out, you rise as high as you can, and then you go down. Lovely. Breathe in. Breathe out to come down. Nice. So we've got 2. And again. That's 3. I'm counting mine, so you've got a rough idea where I am. 4. Lovely. Hold on to something if you need to. We're halfway if you're following me. Nice. I think I'm on 7. Oh, I'm telling you guys to count. I can't even count. Lovely. 2 more. Now, last one like this. Let's bring in those arms. So we come up, use those arms, and then come down. Bring the arms down. Lovely. 2 more like that. Arms, squeezing in that belly button, remember. Last one. Lovely. And then to release that tension in the calves, you walk through the heels. So the heels come up, toes stay down, and that will release that tension. So a simple exercise that really, really helps those calf muscles. We're going to do our heel touches. So you know this one. We're going to touch opposite hands, trying to get down to that toe. Hold it for 2 seconds, and then we switch. We're going to go the other side and hold it for 2 seconds. And then what I'll do is I'll count you down, and we'll do 10 quick changes, okay? So in your own time, making sure you're holding for 2 seconds. Off you go. We're going down, try and get to the toe, hold for 2, and switch. If you can't get down to the toe, remember you can either aim for the shin or you aim for the knee. Okay, so it's completely up to you. Oh, I can't talk. Completely up to you in terms of what you want to do with your sort of flexibility and the comfort of sort of going upside down. Now, one more, and then we're going to do our quick changes. So we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Making sure we're at center and you roll up through the spine. Head's the last thing. Perfect. Right, this is our floor exercise. So I'll talk you through it. We're going to do our floor. So if you're going to go down the floor, I want you to go down the floor and you're going to come into a star position. I'm sure done this one. Star position. What you're going to do is on the floor, you're then going to tuck so that you're then going to come in and then you come back out. All right, so you're going to come in and out. So your shoulders should be off the floor, legs are off the floor, arms are off the floor. Okay, squeeze everything in, explode out into a star. To make it easier on the floor, bring the legs up higher and that will take the pressure off the abs. If you want to, you can put the legs flat on the floor and you just use the arms. Okay, so you kind of would be doing that motion here with the arms. So it's up to you how you want to do it. If you are on the chair and you want to give this a go, oh, sorry, that's my chair. So your easy version on the chair, you would do the upper part of the torso. So we'd start in a star and you'd come down and explode. So I'm not using my legs. I'm just using that upper body there, okay? If you want to use the legs need to be off the floor. And as you do it, you're going to bring it in and out. So the legs are coming across. Try and demonstrate if I can. So your legs are kind of doing that motion, out and in, out and in. So you're going to be doing this, up, Okay, so I'll leave it up to you what you would like to do, and I'm going to rest and watch you all do it. So we're going to do 10, because if you're on the floor, these are hard. Okay, so only going to do 10. So get yourself ready, decide what stage, what level you're going to do. In 3, 2, 1. Here you go. 1. Nice. 2. Very good. 3. Keep going. 4. 5. We're halfway. 6. 7. 8. 9. Come on, last one for me. Big one. And 10. Nice. If you're on the floor, lie back. So everything, arms above your head, legs out in front of you, extend them out. Big stretch for me. If you're on the chair, the same thing, legs out in front. I'm allowing you to slouch back, arms up. Perfect. And then let's have our drinks break. So if you're on the floor, nice and slow, coming up for me. Don't rush. We'll have our little drinks break now. We have the pleasure of doing it all again. If you were on the floor, does that make sense? Yeah. On the ab one, did it make sense? The floor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
It's quite cool on the floor, it was nice. Has Noah been all right this week, Hannah?
It's been a bit grumpy, but I think he's 11 weeks on Saturday.
Oh.
So around the 8 to 10 weeks, they go through what they call their leap 2, like a development leap. And that's when they can, in those leaps, they can get quite grizzly and clingy. And at the weekend, he just wouldn't settle with anyone else but me. Every time Sam picked him up, it's so I think he's kind of gone through.
Him.
Pardon?
Sam's been training him.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I think he's gone through like a bit of a leap, bless him, and he's definitely had a growth spurt. Because I've upped his feed to 7 ounces. So he's a greedy pig, and every time I up his ounce, it kind of, his routine goes a little bit wobbly, and then he gets back on it. So I think that's just what we're going through at the minute. But we did a session today, a baby session at the children's centre, and he really enjoyed that. So I think he's getting back to it. But yeah, he is funny.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's 11 weeks next week. God.
I know, it's gone so well, and he's starting to want to roll. So I was in a session today, and he's got a little girlfriend, obviously, has our Noah. He's obviously got a girlfriend, and so we all have to be 2 meters apart. So we're on our mat and he's playing, and he loves his scarves, to be underneath scarves. So we were doing that. And then Evelyn, she's 6 months, was on her mat with her mum, and me and her mum were just chatting. And then every time Noah sees her, he's like proper like wiggling his bum, and his legs go and his arms go. And then Evelyn's like wiggling too, and she's just starting to, she can now stand up on her own, so she can pull up and she can stand. But because he couldn't quite see her, he was like looking behind, and as he was looking, he was trying to roll. So I said to Evelyn's mum, I was like, just put Evelyn there and see if I want to get him to roll. That'd be a good developmental skill. How did you get your baby to roll? Well, he flirted with a girl and he rolled over. But so yes, he's definitely starting to like want to be on the move a little bit more. But at the same time, I don't want that to happen, because it means it's not my baby anymore.
Oh.
I know, it's a bit, I kind of want him to do it, but then I'm like, oh no, be a baby.
So quick then.
It does, it just goes so quick. You know, it's already been 2 months.
So when do you start them on solids now then?
Well, officially they say 6 months, because it's something to do with their tummy being mature enough to take solids. But I'm probably going to start at 3 months just because he's so hungry. Like his milk, like I said, he's on 7 ounces every 4 hours. I don't know where he puts it. So I think I'm going to start introducing the kind of baby porridge and the rice and give it to him in his nighttime feed, because I think that's the only way he's going to go through the night, because he's still waking up. Like he woke up at 2 o'clock this morning, drained a 7 ounce bottle, woke back up at 7, drained another 7 ounce.
Gosh.
So I think I'm going to start, introducing it around 3 months, and even just like mashing up some banana and just letting him play with it. And if he eats it, he eats it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Let him just sort of explore food.
If they're not hungry, they won't eat it, will they?
Exactly. So yeah. So of course my child loves its food, and of course my child is a flirt. Like, of course. So I did. I got a little video of him wiggling. I sent it to Sam, and he's like, "Oh, like his mum." Then I was like, "Yeah." So yeah, he is funny. He's definitely getting a little personality, that's for sure. Right, are you ready to go for round 2? Round, we'll have those. We'll do the holds as and when we need. Just reserve some energy. We're making sure that you can hold the movement. And then, as always, we'll start again by just marching on the spot, just to sort of let the body know we've not finished. And we've got more to come. So if you need to, this is your chance to sort of check in with your body, see what needs warming up. So if you need to rub the shoulders, please do. Roll them forwards, roll them backwards. If you need to do heel pumps, do them. It's whatever you need to do to get your head back in it, your body back in it. And then we're going to go straight into our arm sequence. So arms up for me. We cross in front and open. So this is the first one we did. Lovely. We're going to go a little bit quicker. So we're going to do 2 more. Last one. And we're going to pull those arms up and then drop. Lovely. Up and drop. And up and drop. 2 more. 1. Last one. Reverse. We're going to take those arms up and pull down. Nice. Up and down. Lovely. Up and down. 2 more. Last one. Now out to the side. So out and in. Out, in. Lovely. Out, in. Making sure we're using those elbows. The arms stay still. And we're going to do 2 more. And we take it onto that diagonal. So diagonal. Nice. Again, elbows are bending. Keep the arms where they are if you can. You shouldn't be moving those shoulders. Lovely. 2 more. Last one and change. Other way. I can't help but tilt my neck. Try and get the neck up if you can. Lovely. And 2 more. Last one. Arms out to the side and hold. If you can, clench the fists. Just add a bit of weight on the end of those arms. And we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. Give them a wiggle, straight into leg curls. So, kicking those legs back. Lovely. Trying to get that glute. Remember, you don't have to be kicking hard. Halfway is absolutely fine. If you're on the chair, kicking forward if you can't kick underneath. In those elbows in, and we do our bicep curls as we bring the leg up. Very nice. Really good. Right, I'm going to be mean and we're not having a break this time. We're going to go straight into opposite arm and opposite leg. Okay, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, we go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Lovely. Very nice. And we're going to change to same arm, same leg. Are you ready? And 3, 2, 1. We go. Same arm, same leg. Same arm and same leg. I'm going to start singing to you like I do Noah. That's what I do at the minute. Is just sing. Everything, everything's a song. Same arm, same leg. Same arm, same leg. Lovely. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Shake out those legs. Very nice. Now we're going into our lunges and punches. So, side to side. This is your time to check in. So, knee over toe when it's bent. Can you feel that hamstring stretch? If you can't, get the legs wider if you want to. Tilt the torso slightly. Squeezing in that belly button, okay? Don't let it drop. Suck it in. If you let it drop, that's how it gets a bit bulgy. Suck it, suck it, suck it. And we hold. Guard up. Hook, hook. Nice. Hook, hook. There we go. Hook, hook. Power from those shoulders. Hook, hook. Again. Hook, hook. Again and hook, hook. Lovely. Hook, hook. Very nice. Change it to a jab. Jab, jab, and change. Jab, jab, and change. Jab, jab. So remember, punch above that eye line. Nice twist in that torso. Lovely, really nice. Punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it. Lovely, last one. Straight into that sequence. So hook, hook, jab, jab, lift. Lovely, change sides. Hook, hook, jab, jab, lift. 2 more, here we go. Hook, hook, jab, jab, lift. Nice. Last one. Hook, hook, jab, jab, lift. Awesome. All right, are you ready? So, 5 normal. Now this time I'm changing it. 5 normal. You still do 5 on each side. And then you're going to hold for 10 seconds. Okay? 5 normal squats. 5 on each side, forming the side squats. Hold for 10. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. In your own time, I'm going to let you count again. Remember, push those hips back. And remember, as if you're sitting on a chair, and then you just like to stand back up. Nice. Really push back. Chest up if you can. And then making sure you're going to go down to that side. Thinking about how far you're going to go. So you've got the outside of the knee, or you've got the shin, whichever one you prefer, or you can even go down to the outside of the foot, but just making sure you're not overstretching and overdoing it. Lovely. Very nice. Making sure your chest is high. Try not to look down. Keep those eyes up if you can. I've lost count. I'm going to do one more for luck, just in case. And then when you've done your 5 on each side, you're going to go down in your normal squat and you hold that position for 10 seconds. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Ouch. Shake out those legs. Shake them, shake them, shake them. Right, we're going to go into our toe touches. So, you know the drill, you know this one. Legs wide, hand going down to the opposite toe. You hold it for 2 seconds and then you switch. We'll do our fast changes and we're going to do a hold. Okay, so you're going to hold on one side. I'll count you for 5 seconds and then we're going to go to the other side. All right, so to begin with, drop it down as far as you can, hold for 2, and then you change. So go at your own speed. Remember, you can either go down to the toe, you can go down to the shin, or you can go down to that knee. So wherever you feel most comfortable doing. And then we're going to do those quick changes. So we'll count it down. So we're going to do 3, 2, 1, and change. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and change and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to the centre. Slowly come up, making sure that head is the last thing. Everyone's all right? Perfect. Last one of today, we're going back to our floor sequence. Remember those different stages that you can do. So if you're on the floor, go into that nice big starfish, and then you're going to pull it all in and explode back out into a star. The hardest version you can do is you raise your shoulders off the floor and the legs are just off the floor. There's not a lot of gap, okay? And you hold it in and you stretch it back out. Make it easier, bring those legs up higher. It's going to take the pressure off. Or the legs can stay on the ground and you just use the upper body. If you're on the chair, again, you can just use your upper body and just do it like that, bringing it in and bringing it out. If you add the legs, you bring the legs up off the floor and you're going to take them out and take them in. Okay, nice and simple like that. All right, we are going to do a hold in this one. So on the floor, you've got your 3 different holds. Okay, so your first one is the easy option. You have your feet flat on the floor, your knees are pointing up to the ceiling for me. Hands are by the side, so your palms facing up, and you lift your shoulders off the floor. Okay, that's hold number 1 if you're on the floor. Hold number 2, which is slightly harder, you're going to put your shoulders on the floor and you just lift your legs up off the floor. The lower your legs are to the ground, the harder it's going to be. Number 3, which is the hardest one, is you're going to do it all together. Okay, so number 3, your legs are going to be off the floor, your shoulders are going to be up, palms are facing to the ceiling, and you hold it. Okay, remember, the higher the legs, the easier it is. If you're on the chair, your legs are going to come up off the floor. Okay, just have them out in front of you. That's your easy version. Hard version, I want the arms out as well. Okay. Lots of different options to think about. So for the time being, I'll be nice. We're going to do 5 of the start of the stars, and then we're going to do a 10-second hold. Okay, so get in position, decide which one you're going to do. Here are your first 5 starfish. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Here you go. 1. Lovely. And 2. And 3. Very nice. 4 and 5. Now go into the position that you want to do your hold and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. If you're on that floor, lay down for me, everything stretched, arms above the head, legs down, on that chair, again, hands above the head, relax back, stretch those legs out, blimey, let those abs stretch out, and then let's have a little quick drink. So if you're on the floor, nice and slowly get up for me. We're going to do our cool down. So I'll start the cool down now, but there's no rush. Slowly get up. Keep a chair nearby because we'll come back to that chair in a minute. But nice and slow for me. So have a little quick drink. We'll do our lovely stretches. So we'll start with our normal stretch. If you're having your drink, do not rush. One leg behind you. And we're going to bend that front leg. Lovely. Keeping that back leg straight. Now, a bit different this week. What I want you to do is you're going to raise the arms slowly, take them all the way up and hold. Nice. And then turn your arm around for me. Step that leg in, changing legs the other side. So knee bent, leg nice and straight. Nice. And let's take the arm behind. Pass those hands, squeeze those shoulder blades. Lovely. And then change. Take the arms. Change the legs again. So the heel goes down this time. Bend in the knee. You're pushing your hips back. So hands on the bent leg, all right, just above, not at the knee, you're on the thigh. If you want to go further in this stretch, remember you can take the hands down. So that's good, but just make sure that you're balanced. And then change those so it's nice and easy. Heel down, push back in those hips. Remember, hands on the bent leg. And again, if you want to further the stretch, take it down to the foot. And then slowly enough, coming up. Now, if you need your chair, hold on to your chair. What I would like you to do is try and grab that ankle and you're going to bring it in. So I turn to the front. You'll see that the knee is close to the knee. I'll turn to the side and you can see that I'm holding. If you can't quite hold the leg and you've got baggy trousers, I can't show you, but hold up your trouser leg and that will help. Lovely. And then switch sides for me. So again, grab that ankle, grab the foot, squeeze it in. Just a slight bend in that supporting knee, so don't lock that knee. Slight bend, keep it nice and soft. Really stretch out those thighs. Nice. And then coming down onto that chair. There's midges everywhere. Down onto the chair for me. Get attacked. And then we're going to do our arms. So one arm across the body. We're hooking it round. Lovely. Remember, try not to hold on to those joints. Look after those joints. Very nice. And then change arms for me. So the other side, pull it in. Very nice. And then we're going to reverse this stretch. So one arm up, drop it behind you on that shoulder, hand on that elbow, really pull back. And then change for me. So again, bring it up, drop it behind you, hand on the elbow, pull back for me. Lovely. Very nice. And then bring those arms down. Let's finish, just roll them off if you need to. Finish of our heads, we're going to look to one side. You're going to come back to centre and then you're going to go the other way. Lovely. And again, change, going to through centre, the other side. One more time, through centre, looking the other way. And then this time, you're going to come back to centre and you're going to look down for me. And then change nice and slow. You're going to look up to that ceiling. At any point you feel dizzy, don't look up anymore, all right? And then again, bring that head nice and slowly down. Drop that chin to chest. And again, nice and slowly up for me. Just checking in with it in case you get dizzy. And last time, drop it all the way down. And we're going to finish on our head circles. So we're going to bring that head all the way around. Again, nice and slow. Take the time to stretch out that neck. You're going to do 2 one way And then once you finish that 2, you're going to change direction, taking the head the other way round. Again, nice and slow. Stretch out that neck. Making sure you do 2 circles. Once you've done those 2, bring that head to centre. Perfect. And then